She's absolutely incredible, and that's why she's called Africa's Princess. My goodness me, we chat to her a bit later on. It's Mama Yvonne Chaka-Chaka on the Trendz live stage. It's a beautiful Friday evening. Welcome to Trendz Live on SABC Channel 404. But you can call me Mne. Have an incredible show coming up for you this evening. I'm talking the stuff of legends, and we cannot wait to give it all to you. Tomorrow, South Africans will celebrate Freedom Day, marking the 30th anniversary of our nation's first democratic election. Please send us those pictures and videos on X. Our handle is @Trendz on SABC, showing us how you celebrated this special day. Now, on to much more exciting stuff. Music and excitement is in the air as the 18th FM Metro Awards take place tomorrow at Mbombela Stadium in Impumelelo for the second consecutive year. The incredible Love, Lutando, Sosha, and Tebogo Tekiso, known as Proverb, will be hosting the main ceremony. Trendz Live wanted a sneak peek into the theme, Black to the Future. So our fashionista, Noni Kumalo, got a hold of Zanele Potelo, one of the Green Room hosts, for the scoop.
The Metro FM Awards are just hours away, and of course, Trendz Live had to be there for the fashion. The awards are taking place at Mbombela, Impumelelo, and will also be broadcast on SABC1. Look, we wanted an exclusive, so Zanele Potera, the People's Champion, said, look no further. She's one of the youngest minds in the commercial radio and TV space. She's a 5FM radio presenter and Espresso TV personality. This year, she's been tasked to co-host The Green Room with Lemise Holworthy, where category winners will be interviewed. Your hosts for the Metro FM Awards will be Love and Proverb. while the black carpet coverage will be done by Nomalanga Shozi and DJ Sabi. And it looks like we found the dress. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Zanele Potelwa, you look incredible. How do you feel?
I feel gorgeous. I feel bold. I feel beautiful. I feel ready to go black to the future, honey, with AFI and Metro FM. I feel amazing.
We have just seen the masterpiece that is Zanele Potelwa's dress. And standing next to me are those responsible for it. Now, you need to tell me who Prive is.
So Prive is an atelier brand that's a part of House of Nala. So we were so excited to do this dress because the theme is Black to the Future, and we decided to do a night orchid, a black orchid. And like a black orchid really represents elegance, mystery, power, beauty. And that's really what we translated in this dress.
When I met Zanele, she was like, girl, I need drama. And I said, girl, I've got you, but this is what I'm gonna tweak in your design. So we more focused on the elegant look, your bespoke garments, clean cuts. Clean cuts is what we're going for, and make sure that the quality is on point.
Are you happy?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
We love the dress.
Do you see the drama, Johnny? Do you see the
dress.
sparkle?
Everything about it is incredible.
We played with the 3D flower. We were looking at the arcade, how it flows with hair, and we decided to go with luxury fabrics. That is why we interpreted your velvet and your beaded lace and Valentino silk, babe. That's what is giving the flowiness of the garment.
What is it about this dress that stood out from the other two dresses that you tried on earlier?
The drama, Noni. The drama. It's the drama, okay? Anything dramatic for me is for me. So I genuinely feel like I needed this drama that I'm seeing right now. The other two dresses, they were very pretty, but I don't think that, like, you know what, that they would 100% make the statement I wanted them to make. You know what I mean? They're such beautiful pieces, and I want to wear them. Hi, AFI, please let me. Thank you. However, I think that this is more for the magnitude of the night that we are going to Impumelelo Stadium, celebrating some of the biggest names in music.
We're hours away from the Metro FM Awards. Super exciting times ahead of us. We've just seen Zanele Potelwa, but who else from the Metro FM personalities are you dressing, and what can we look forward to in their outfits this weekend?
Oh, they wanted bold, beautiful, stunning garments that will kind of set them apart as the most fashionable people, most stylish people in attendance. So Sabi has gone for something really over the top and interesting, which we can't wait to see people react to that. Proverb, always suave, always well put together, always beautifully fitted. So we really went with traditional tailoring, but the quality of the garments is going to be really, really impeccable. Our designers have really thrown their all into this, and we cannot wait for people to see what we've put on the presenters at the Metro FM Awards.
Okay, Zanele, so who else are you looking forward to seeing at the Metro FM Awards, fashion-wise, that is?
Oh, darling. Loot Love does not miss because she shows up and she lets everybody know I've arrived. So I'm so excited for Loot, the likes of Sabi as well as Proverb. But in terms of the people that I know that are going to be there, Dando Duma, honey, she was best dressed last year. Yes, exactly. So I can't wait to see what she's going to bring us this year. I'm also super looking forward to seeing what all of the Metro FM personalities are going to be bringing. Because, of course, like it's your home game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Metro and SABC, thank you very much.
Oh, it's going to be a spectacle. Metro FM Awards happening a couple of hours from now. Zanele Potelwa, ladies and gentlemen. Can you even do a split? Can you? Can you try? Just a little bit. Okay, we're going to... Okay, there we go. And that's how we sign out. Noni Kumalo, over and out.
Black to the future indeed. I think the Metro FM Awards are going to be absolutely incredible. Now, this Freedom Month, we celebrate an icon whose role in the music industry is totally formidable. Believe it or not, local and internationally acclaimed performer Mama Yvonne Chaka-Chaka's music career now spans more than 30 years. That's older than me. This is coinciding with South Africa's 3 decades of democracy. Mama Yvonne joins us in studio to discuss her humanitarian work and also her latest music work. believe it or not, a remix of one of her classics. You just heard it. It's called Makoti. I was listening to it this morning. I was just like, Yege Linda Bazabantu. Joining us in studio, Mama Yvonne Chaka-Chaka. Ma, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yes.
Thank you so much for gracing us. I am so honored. When they told me that I'm going to be sitting down with you, I went and I was like, I need an outfit that is going to be worthy of Africa's princess.
And I must say, you look beautiful.
Ah, thank you. I absolutely love it. Ma, 3 decades in the music industry. That is, I don't even know if there's an English word that can describe how incredible that is. What are your sentiments when you look back and you think, wow, 30 years?
You know, in 1985, I was just walking the streets of Johannesburg, actually looking for a bursary to go to university. And I found myself at Defond Records. Thanks to Phil Hollis and Louis Hlope and Sungu. I recorded, I'm in love with the DJ, and my mother insisted that I go to school and study law, but I guess we always plan, but God has different plans for us. And so he knew that this is where I'm going to position you. But I just want to thank those people who've welcomed me, opened their hearts to say, come into our houses without even me knocking, and gave me the platform to do the performances. Then I was able to help where I could as well, because knowing where you come from, coming from a place where you did not have sufficient, and now that you have, how do you go back to your community and give back?
Oh, the spirit of giving back. I absolutely love that. When you speak about you in 1985 walking the streets of Joburg as a young girl, I'm thinking about myself when I was coming into the industry, and we always pray and we hope that this is going to be successful. Did you ever think that this would be you 30 years later?
I actually didn't anticipate this. It wasn't something I was looking forward to it. I just found myself at that place, and that's why I'm always say thank you to Sungu. Thank you to Phil Hollis, thank you to Louis Hlope, because if it wasn't for them, if I didn't bump into them by mistake, I would not have been here. So the platform that I was given, I thought, let me use it to my advantage. Let me expand my knowledge. Let me get as much knowledge as possible. Let me just spread my wings and just loving this continent. I don't think if I was in the position that I am now, I would have been a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, a rollback malaria Goodwill Ambassador, working with UNESCO, being the Vice President of CSAC and doing all the work that I'm doing. It's because I was given a platform. So it's imperative that when you're given a platform, use it to your best of your ability and use it very well.
And you are proof perfect of that, Ma, because we see all the philanthropic work that you do, all the initiatives that you take on. One of them is the Music X initiative. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yes.
Talk to me about that initiative.
I must say that the Music X is a very good initiative. It was started at Gallagher Estate. I got a call from the boss of Gallagher Estate to say, we want to do this. What I love is that it's the battle of the best. It's South African music that is given a platform. So I always say local is lekker. And charity begins at home. And when we begin to find companies who support the creative industry, it becomes easier even for government, because the people that you support in business, like Gallagher Estate, sees the value of the creative industry and they want to do more. So when I was asked to be part of this, to encourage young people to talk about taxes, how to choose a manager, how not to sit there and say this manager is robbing me. We can't in this day and age have artists who are being robbed of their royalties, who are not being treated well, who the contracts are not very, very well. We need to change the status quo and make sure that people are treated very well because they've got the talent. People are treated very well because one has got a good space of being a manager and things like that, because we're part of this whole value chain together.
It's incredible, Ma, that you say that, because this conversation has been one that's been big in the industry. We read the newspapers and we listen on the radio and watch on TV, and artists are saying we're dying poor because we didn't have the right management or we didn't know how to do our taxes. And I think having stalwarts like yourself in the forefront and leading the charge and saying that what happened with your generation won't happen with our generation is totally beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be like that. Learning from the mistakes that we've done, you have to pave the way for the young people.
100%.
Yeah.
Now I want to take you to the great African diaspora. You called Africa's princess. How does that even come about?
Well, I traveled to Uganda for the very first time Well, my very first trip outside South Africa was in 1987 in Nairobi. I was invited by the then President Arap Moi and a very good friend whom we've just lost, CD Let, may his soul rest in peace. And I was surprised. I'd never seen like 100,000 people at the stadium. And so my journey began there. And I thought, I am an African, and I'm a proud African as well. And as I said, charity begins at home. And just traveling this Africa, understanding my continent and learning from this continent, I'm just so grateful for being a proud African.
I mean, one thing that you emphasize on is that charity begins at home. We're celebrating Freedom Day tomorrow, the 27th of April. What are your thoughts on the trajectory of South Africa's journey when it comes to freedom and democracy?
You know, there's a lot that has been done, and I think there's still a lot that needs to be done. Today we call South Africa home. We've been given our dignity. We've got an opportunity to go and put that X, to go and vote. 40 years ago, I was a non-entity. I couldn't even vote. I didn't know who my ministers are. So I want to say to the powers that be, we've put you in power. They say the people shall govern. So when the people have given you the platform to be there for them, it needs to be done. I get very upset when you see young people today with degrees and diplomas not having work, and people constantly saying to our young people, we need some kind of experience. Where are they going to get the experience? You know, level the playing field for our young people to be able to do the things.
Absolutely.
Make sure that they've got everything to feed themselves, to fend for themselves. Nobody wants a handout. People want a hand up to be able to do things for themselves. So in this 30 years, I think there's a lot we can learn. Remember, Rome was not built in 1 year.
100%, no.
30 years, I think it's a short time, really. Mistakes have been made. We had to learn. We had to undo lots of things. I mean, when I grew up, I knew that there were 3 million white people and 12 million black people. But the amenities were made for the minority. Now you can imagine there's a lot that still needs to be done. At least people can say, I'm able to go to a particular school, I live wherever, I'm able to go to whatever clinic where I can. But things have changed because those who have money now are able to get good healthcare systems. Those who've got money are able to get good education. All I'm asking for those in those strategic positions, let's make good education for all our children so that they are able to compete with the best in the world.
And just keep holding hands and moving South Africa forward. I love it. Makoti is then remixed. My goodness me, it's a Ghanaian remix. How does that come about? How does that make you feel? Talk to me about it. You know, a couple of months ago, in fact, last year, I got a call from a guy called Kojo Asante to say, we want to come and honor you. You love Africa, Africa loves you, so we'll be coming to honor you. But the young people who know the name, have never seen you, don't know your music, would like to remix some of your songs. And I gave them Kwenzenjani, I gave them Makoti, and I must say that David did a good job, and I want to say thank you very much. I love it. I think he was inspired by Hugh Masekela because you can hear that trumpet going. Beep, 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 beep. Yes.
And yeah, you know, I think it's always good to work with young people. They keep me young. They keep me relevant. And I just love it because music comes from music, by the way.
100%, 100%. My brother got married and we were playing Makoti. I just wish the remix was ready already. But you know what? It's okay. We'll take what we have. Ma, thank you so much for joining us on Trendz Live. Thank you so much for honoring this invite. You're absolutely incredible. And we can't wait to see how else you're going to be honored. And maybe you must give us another album now, you know?
Well, you know, the last one that I released in 2022, it was with Hugh Masekela and Oliver Mtukudzi. It's called Murume Mukuru Tapera. Yeah.
May their souls rest in peace.
Indeed.
Other legends in the game.
Indeed.
Thank you so much one more time.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to go to a quick eye break. When we come back, we're going shopping for hats. It's Trendz Live. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Trendz Live on SABC. Now, a hat is an accessory that can be worn for all occasions, and while many avoid rocking one, internationally celebrated hat maker Crystal Birch ensures there's one to complete any outfit. From classic styles to fashion-forward headwear that perfectly frames the face, there's plenty in store for all season. The ever so stylish Dintle Mukelezi popped in at Crystal's new store at 44 Stanley in Johannesburg to find out which hat makes a bold statement.
A millinery that has adorned the outfits of many high-profile people with her fashionable hats. So spoiled for choice becomes evident as soon as you step into her store.
Crystal, where does your passion for hat making come from? When did it all start?
My passion for hat making started as young as 5 years old. I can recall of wearing one of my hats for 5 days straight. I apparently refused to take it off. But I've always been someone who wanted to refine my craft into something that's not just clothes and to become a specialist, whether it was shoes, hats or bags, and everything for me gravitated towards the head.
So what informs which hat to pick for which outfit?
People always think that wearing a hat is quite intimidating. They also think it's quite dated. I would like to invite them and engage with people and kind of like reassure them that they should play, express themselves, find the right hat, and not try everything on so that you can see what resonates with you. Other people are more conservative. They might start with smaller and something a bit more simple, and that way they become more confident with what they're wearing. Then you have your first hat, then you get your second, then you get your third, just like shoes and bags, famous or not famous, or also well-known in their industry. So it might be a musician or an incredible writer, a phenomenal chef. I always ask people what they do, so they're not always the Hollywood type or the stereotypical famous people.
Seasonal collections have become a thing of the past, and Western style hats have returned with a big bang.
Guys, we often associate cowboy hats with America, rodeos, and cowboy shows. But guess what? We can actually now rock these in the wild city instead of the wild, wild west alone. I'm here with Azra, and she's also rocking her cowboy hat. Thanks for joining us, Azra.
Thank you so much for having me.
Why is it still such a unique head garment to wear?
As a young person, I'm very into exploring all different facets of what fashion can be. And wearing this cowboy hat, right now I feel like it's really in. Today I was just feeling very inspired to have this cowboy look, and I walked into the store and this is just the perfect accessory. I feel like as a woman we pride ourselves so much, and our hair is such a big part of who we are, that putting a hat on our heads, it amplifies that, it amplifies the confidence, it amplifies how we express ourselves, and I feel like that's very powerful.
Going out with friends, I'd probably have to go with this felt poor boy. I think the way it complements the outfit I'm wearing is really amazing. This is something that your granddad could probably wear, but look how fly I look in it. I love the fact that she caters for men's hats. I think in South Africa, there's a lot of history, especially behind men's hats. I'm Xhosa. This resembles a hat that a man would wear coming from the mountain or something like that, but she interprets it in a more fashionable way, and I think that's brilliant.
Long lasting.
Long lasting.
Everything.
Exactly. The older generation already know the story. Their mothers celebrated hats. They've been wearing hats for many years. A younger generation is celebrating hair a lot, and our trends are also turned to soft cloth headwear, and I think these all go in cycles like all trends and fashion cycles do. I would like to show people that it's not a vintage thing that your grandmother used to do. It is an ancient craft that's been done for 400 years, but we do it in a contemporary way. And I would like people to also incorporate it with playing in a sporty way with your fur felt and playing with your straws, and in winter time you can have a very simple outfit with it. You don't have to be OTT. You can have our bridal party, we can have our girl in a lilac beautiful suit or a stunning dress for day or night, depends. I'd say when it comes to the evening ones we do smaller feathers, and for the daytime we go bigger.
And of course, wearing a hat is good for your skincare too.
Hats are a very important part of skincare. We all spend a lot of money on skincare products, on skincare treatments, and we never hesitate to buy the latest and greatest sunscreen, but we never think of that extra protection of a hat. And I do like the wheat straw hat because it is UV resistant, it has cancer approval, and it really protects your skin very well from the sun.
I feel ready to go shopping at a very Lani market.
You look great.
Where else can I rock this one?
So you can wear that look when you go wine tasting with the girls, you can wear it to a picnic, to the beach. A lot of our clients wear it to safaris.
Oh.
Perfect for safari because you look beautiful and you want to have that Instagram moment.
Shall we go drink some cocktails, you and I?
Yes,
Rock your hat, girl.
Let's do it.
Selfie moment.
Hats unlimited for unlimited occasions. Now that sounds like a funky, simplified way to accessorize while having a grand time.
Now I know exactly what kind of hat I need. Listen, give me a sailor's hat because we're about to set sail for the cruise that rivals all cruises. Just a few minutes outside of Johannesburg, the Alba restaurant in water experience is a definite must-try, and in true Trendz lifestyle, we were there to ruffle a few feathers and to mingle.
Bojanala district in the northwest is where you will have first-hand experience of the beauty that the Haartees Dam has to offer. Welcome aboard the Alba, where views are served on endless supply.
We are the best plug when it comes to the coolest places to eat, to visit, to hang out, to make friends, and of course, solo dates. Today I am on a solo date in Haartees, and of course I'm inside the Alba, darling, with a glass of MCC. I'm here to make friends, but more than anything, I would like to have a look at the dam from a different perspective, inside a restaurant in the water.
People, they really like Alba. We get a lot of comments from people in Alba, it's amazing. You have that luxury experience on Alba when you're sitting down there, and then even the colleague down there, they go around, they serve food, and then it's different if we compare to the other boats. Just imagine that we are on the cruise, and then you're sitting there, you're enjoying your meal, and you're cruising around Haartees Dam. It's actually an amazing experience. We do the trip 7 days a week. We do the corporate, and we do the private event as well. Sometimes maybe people, if they want to book a private charter, it depends on how many hours they want to go on a private charter. And then but normally our daily cruise is 2 hours.
An hour into the cruise and the energy goes from poise to a total turn-up.
It's been 1 hour and a half in the Alba, cruising the Haartees Dam. There's no party without the people. Let's find out, what are they doing here? Are they enjoying the vibes?
I'm actually from Durban, so it's my first time exploring Haartees.
What do you think about it?
Well, it's a beautiful place. It's a nice experience. I would really recommend it to people coming from outside.
Lovely environment, lovely people, lovely food, lovely drinks. So amazing.
I'm enjoying to be here. It's very nice. The environment is very nice, and the people, new place. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, guys, now she's left with the bill. Where is the man's? We don't know. Maybe he jumped inside the dam. Girl, are you left to pay the bill by yourself?
Yes.
Where is he?
He jumped into the dam.
Okay, let me see how much it is. Yo, 7,400 ranta. Okay, I'm joking. Let's be serious. How are you finding the Alba?
It's amazing, especially the sunset and then the mountains and everything.
Yeah.
And the whole vibe, it's amazing.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brits.
Oh, you guys are not far.
Yes, I'm from Brits. I've never been on the boat or anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is your first time in the boat in your life?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so what did you enjoy the most about being in the boat?
The whole vibe.
Yeah.
The vibe is the best.
You guys arrived late and you arrived in a speedboat. How was that experience for you?
Oh my God, Baywatch vibes. You know the vibe, your hair is like, you're just there. It was very nice.
So is this a girls' weekend out?
Cancel the narrative that Sundays for lovers, Sundays also for friends. Sundays for people that love you and you love them back.
Are you single?
No.
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
No wonder why you are insisting. And she's saying nothing.
You're so funny. Oh, no, I'm not single.
So you're gonna bring your man?
Yeah, definitely so. Definitely. Anytime soon. I'm bringing.
Wabona, you are on your own, Chomi Jamba.
Oh, living in style. Listen, we're going to take a quick ad break, and when we come back, the incredible Cici and Liema on the Trendz Live studio with their brand new incredible hit called Impumelelo. All of that and so much more is on the way. You're watching Trendz Live on SABC. South Africa's music scene is about to shake with the release of Impumelelo, the latest collaboration between two powerhouse artists, Cici and Liema. The dynamic dance anthem promises to ignite an emotion on the dance floor, combining Cici's hit-making mastery with Liema's infectious energy. Impumelelo is more than just a song. You see, it's a celebration of resilience and empowerment. With pulsating beats and irresistible melodies, this track is positioned to become the ultimate dance anthem of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Trendz Live building, Cici and Liema. Welcome to Trendz Live.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, Aniseva, Shenjena.
Thank you, Siyabulela.
I feel like, you know, Princess and the Frog. I feel like the frog.
Oh, no. I would want to be a frog if a frog looked anything like you.
Oh, stop it. I like it. Listen, let's talk about you guys. I mean, an incredible artist from Ladysmith meets this beautiful voice from East London. How does this collab happen?
A nephew of mine was actually watching a show that she was on.
Know exactly which show you're talking about.
Yeah, but you know.
Yes, yes.
So then he was like, you know, Mamngane kunomntwana okanjenje igama lakho Liema. She's really good, she's amazing, singer. And then I'm like, okay, let me just go and see. And then I went to check, like I found literally one video of her, and it literally took me 3 seconds to know that she's actually got it. Asked my management to hit her up. And yeah, the rest is history. Called her into studio, and yeah, she wrote her verse to a song that was already there, but I wasn't really sure where to take the song, and it, like, our stories kind of like fit as a glove, like a glove. And so, you know, her story spoke to my story and vice versa.
When this collision happens and this masterpiece is being born, what are your feelings in the moment? Because there you are with Cici. What?
Right?
Shut the front door. What's going through your head at this moment?
Especially because I've been listening to Cici since, you know, I was young, since she, you know, her time. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
You know, so working with her was very, very exciting, inspirational as well. And the lyrics just came, you know, it became a masterpiece, you know.
And it truly is a masterpiece, I can tell you. I was jamming, I was listening to it a bit earlier on, and I was like, yep, this is definitely going to be a banger. Cici, you are versatile. We know you to cross between genres. Talk to me about what we can expect this time around from Impumelelo.
One thing about me, even though I've crossed over to Amapiano, people can still expect the storytelling, the inspiration, the authenticity, and yeah, you know what I mean? I always try and make sure that whenever people listen to my music, they are uplifted, they are able to get over through their trials and tribulations, and I think that song speaks to exactly that, especially in the state of economy that we are facing in our country. So we do need a little bit of love and being kinder to one another, and music is a way of getting that message to everyone, because
100%. Liema, you are not that new to the scene. We know you now, we've watched that show. But I think I can comfortably say that this is a song that thrust you into the spotlight. What do you think this means for your career?
It's the beginning of my career, and I was so grateful to work with, you know, Cici, because She's very, you know, inspirational, and she's amazing. But it's only the beginning, because I'm currently working on my music, my EP. Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
And she's just recorded a single, so
why are you not saying that?
So
it's Afrobeat. Let's talk about the title Impumelelo. I'm going to ask you both what it means individually. When you think about the word Impumelelo, what does it mean to you? We'll start with you, Liam.
For me, what Impumelelo means is, Mandi translate. English, it means success. The song is very personal to me. It's very, very, you know, close to my heart, because it's basically my story. I'm not saying Difikile, I'm not saying I'm there yet, but, you know, lyrically, it is where I'm going. I know that I have a dream. I know that I have, you know, a gift that God has given me, and ndizophumelela as long as I have him by my side, and as long as I push, and, you know, as long as I chase my dreams. That's what Impumelelo means to you.
From your lips to the universes. Yes. Cece, what does it mean to you?
I mean, I've been in the game for a very long time.
Yes.
So just the struggles, the trials, the tribulations, the overcoming, the becoming an independent artist. And so I know, so it's Impumelelo yakho ilojiwe, which means your success has been written in the stars. So whether you want to succeed or not, God has bestowed it upon you that you shall succeed. And that's what Impumelelo means to me, you know, the overcoming. And I think, yeah, when we got into studios, our stories kind of correlated, and that was amazing. And that's what destiny is, I guess. You know, it was destined to be that I'm going to pick this random girl that I had no idea who she is, go into the studio, and found out that she's actually very famous.
Yeah. Bigger than what we thought she was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man, it's truly the stuff of magic and the stuff of destiny. You were asking your fans online what their favorite line of the song is, and mine is, I think Segusile Amafu Awaseko. And it just really means it's the beginning of a new dawn. I think it's the beginning of a new dawn for your career. Still much more to come from you. We absolutely love it. I have to let you perform now because we want to hear the song. But teach me quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see it.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then we cover.
I'm a
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are now with their hit track Impumelelo. It's the incredible Cece teaming up with East London born Liema. Take it away.
ithuba lami ukujabula ngashintshana ngithemba umdali wami senecebo ngami ngizophumelela
Welcome back to Trendz Live. Keep those mentions coming on X. The handle is @Trendz on SABC. Now, South Africa's multi-talented artist Supta, who's released his highly anticipated single Phakamisa featuring Cece and K-Mat, has released yet another banger, Kuzolunga. On this one, he features Thalitha Bongane Sax, leading up to his upcoming album scheduled to drop this year. The string of releases showcases Supta's commitment to delivering fresh and innovative music to his loyal fan base. Welcome to the Trendz Live studio, the A-class DJ Supta, my friend, and Thalitha, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us, my friend.
My friend.
Look at you.
Oh man, look, let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
You are releasing hit after hit after hit. Ucha happy, where you going?
I don't know. I think the people, the masses want those hits, and the people just want the music. And for me, I think I have a lot to say, and the music is just speaking on my behalf.
100%. And I mean, we can follow it in the theme of your music.
Yeah.
You always release music that gives hope, music that is prayerful. What inspires that?
I think it's where I'm at, with my life. And I think every time I release music, I want to release the energy that I feel, the energy that I connect to. And I mean, we need music that's uplifting. We need music that gives hope, that motivates, that inspires. We are going through so much. And the music that I release is music that I listen to. That every single morning when I wake up in the morning, I want to know that Kuzolunga, regardless of my challenges, I want to be reminded that I'm an eagle. I want to be reminded that I'm in a relationship. So things like that, it's things that I connect to. It's my energy, and I'm so happy that people connect to it as well.
Oh, absolutely love it. Thalitha, I was first introduced to you on the track Ntingantaka. I think till date, it's one of my favorite songs. You also feature a lot on this gentleman's tracks. Hey, I don't know,
Well, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, I absolutely love it. Talk to me about why you feel like your voice is so fitting for the style that he goes for, or for the inspiration that he goes for.
So I think firstly what works with Supta and I's collaboration is that whenever he's making music, creating something or has an idea, he will always think of, or maybe not always, but there's going to be that a beat or instrumental that will resonate with him and make him think of, what, I think Thalitha would be good on this. And I feel like that speaks volumes in terms of us understanding each other musically, right? And I think that's a very important element in having a successful collaboration, is understanding each other musically. And sometimes some of the things that he does, I don't understand, but I get it, later on. We were having a conversation earlier on of one of our songs, Kuzolunga, in fact, he was like, you remember the time when I sent you the song and I added this, and you were like, nah, but do you get it now? I'm like, no, I get it. I get it. I mean, tatelako.
Don't be afraid to say he's a bully, because he is.
but he is sometimes, he is, But he guesses our teen. I feel like it for us, it works that way.
Yeah.
It works that way. We understand each other musically.
Yeah. It's incredible. Supta, we've seen you dabble across genres, but we also see your experimentation with different talent. And then you decide you're bringing on Bongane Sax. It's a saxophone. And an Afro-tech song is?
Yeah.
How does that come about?
I don't know. You know the song that we're going to perform today, Kuzolunga, we created like in 2023. But I was not happy about the production. Thalitha's lyrics and her voice, I thought it was perfect. But you know when you just want to take time in your craft and really build it, I felt like there was something missing. I reworked the production, but I also wanted the music in the music. Like I always like it when my music is musical. Regardless of the message, you can hear that this guy is musical. And I thought maybe let me bring in a different element, you know, to the sound. And I hit up Bongane Sax after I had an interview on my radio show. And we jumped into studio and this magical gem of a song came out and people are loving it.
Voila, the rest is history.
The rest is just
so proud of you, so proud of you both. We cannot wait for this album. Listen, please man, please, we want the album.
Number one.
100%. That's how we close off tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning into Trendz Live. We do it again next week, Friday, 8 p.m. exclusively on channel SABC News, channel 404. Playing us out is the A-Class DJ Supta featuring Thalitha and Bongane Sax with Kuzolunga. My name is Mncedisi, but you can call me Mnce for myself and the rest of the team. From our hearts to yours. Au revoir, bye-bye.
Tandaza